As of the time of writing, it is the 80th anniversary since arguably the start of the Second World War. On the 1st of September 1939, the face of history would be changed forever. Within the next 6 years, a war spanning continents would be fought, and tens of millions of civilians would be killed or displaced. One of Adolf Hitler's first major moves in foreign policy, when coming to power, was to sign a non-aggression pact with Poland in January 1934. This was a decision that was unpopular with the German population, as they supported Hitler but did not like the fact that Poland had received the German provinces of West Prussia, Poznan and Upper Silesia following the First World War under the Treaty of Versailles. Hitler sought this pact in order to put off the French from forming a military alliance with Poland against Germany. At this time, Germany had not yet rearmed either. Following this, in the mid to late 1930s, France and Britain developed a policy of appeasement. This policy, in a sense, was aimed at keeping peace in Europe by allowing Hitler some concessions. For example, giving Hitler small amounts of territory in order to keep him happy so he wouldn't pursue greater gains in areas of land. At this time, Britain was against another war, with the impact of the First World War still very fresh in the memory, and also, Britain and France did not feel militarily prepared to fight a war against Nazi Germany in the late 1930s. France and Britain basically ignored Hitler's plans, for example him rearming Germany, remilitarising the Rhineland, and annexing Austria into part of the Nazi Empire in March 1938. In 1938, Britain and France also gave Hitler control of the Sudetenland region of Czechoslovakia. Around this time, Britain and France guaranteed the integrity of Poland during meetings with Germany, and Hitler would later go on to negotiate a non-aggression pact with the Soviet Union. This was known as the Molotov Ribbon-Trop Pact, and it was secretly agreed that Poland would be partitioned between Russia and Germany, and this allowed Germany to attack Poland without the fear of the Soviet Union retaliating. However, the final straw for Britain and France was about to come. On the 1st of September 1939, Germany invaded Poland. To justify these actions, Nazi propaganda lied, stating that Poland had been planning with France and Britain to encircle and attack Germany, and also that Poland was persecuting ethnic Germans. Also, the SS staged a fake Polish attack on a German radio station, of which Hitler would then claim that his invasion would be in retaliation of. At 4:45 a.m, the German battleship Schleswig-Holstein opened fire on a Polish garrison in Danzig. This would be the first military engagement of the Second World War. Also, 62 German divisions, supported by over 1,300 aircraft, commenced the invasion of Poland. At 6 a.m, Warsaw was struck by the first of a number of bombing raids, and two major parts of the German army invaded Poland from Prussia in the north and Slovakia in the south. Within the first day, Nazi air supremacy was established after most of Poland's air force was attacked whilst being grounded. Panzer Blitzkrieg tactics smashed holes throughout the Polish lines and allowed German infantry to pour through the Polish line. The Luftwaffe also bombed all road and rail junctions whilst also targeting Polish troops. Towns and villages were also deliberately bombed to create a fleeing mass of terrorised civilians to block the road and slow down reinforcements. Also, Ju-87 Stuka dive bombers destroyed any strong points in the German paths, thus helping the Blitzkrieg tactic. At 8 a.m. on the 1st of September, Poland requested immediate military assistance from France and Britain, but this would not yet come. This seemingly unprovoked attack would mark the beginning of the Second World War. British Prime Minister Neville Chamberlain would tell the House of Commons that the British and French ambassadors in Berlin had given the German Foreign Minister Joachim von Ribbon-Trop an ultimatum. If the Germans did not withdraw, Britain and France would support Poland and declare war on Germany. 2 days later, Britain and France would enter the war. Thank you for watching The Untold Past. To support the channel, please subscribe. Thank you.